Shh. Winners talking.
Yeah, Winners Talking podcast. We're back in.
Uh-huh.
It's a reload. We were 20 minutes into the last one when we realised that Rex didn't switch on my main camera, so we're back here again. Going in. Have to, we're gonna have to now revisit everything. Bottle done got popped already, but it's okay. We move.
We move.
It was in the middle of the party and it was going well as well. I lie, blood.
Yeah.
Everything was fire. Don't worry, we're taking out of Rex's wages.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Straight,
saying,
bruv.
G.
Make sure everything's on red,
Next time,
fam.
do better, blood. Come
Everything's on red, you
on.
know.
Do better next time, fam.
Can't even take my wages, you know.
Well, I can't even, you know how many hours it is on the bar.
But anyway, we move.
I never let him live that one down, you know.
Yeah, because he's grabbalicious and brazen with it as well. But anyway,
Brazen.
we all make mistakes. So we're back in again.
Yeah, mate.
What should I kick it off with? Backwards. All right, it's not even worth going back over what we was talking before, because what's done is done. But let's talk on some other stuff. First,
That was mad though what we was chatting about.
no, we was on fire, but we can revisit it now. We can revisit it another time. But back to this now. Firstly, what I want to talk about, let's just talk. Forget the topics now. Forget the topic. We'll just go what's going on at the minute. We'll go current for this episode now. Car man's lost the mojo of what we was on, and we can revisit that. But kicking off now for the current, what I want to talk about primarily early in this is right now there's a situation going on where young kids are getting kidnapped, attempted kidnap, all of this going on the roadside.
Yes.
I'm hearing more and more stories and this, that, the other of like people trying to grab youths off the roadside. We saw it happen before live on our phones when the madman tried to kidnap the little girl, and now I'm hearing more and more stories of boys and girls going missing, and it's obviously a real situation, and it concerns me greatly. So we have to speak on it here on our platform and kind of address it. The first thing I would say on that, in my opinion, is all we can do for a start is try and be as vigilant with the youngsters as possible. Try and encourage them maybe to walk in groups when they're coming home. If you can't be around to take them or this, that, try and encourage them to walk in groups, and in little things as well that they might need to know. Like, for one, don't let teenagers think they're too big as well. Like, teenagers might be going like, when I was telling my son, that man's all 6 foot and that man's I wish a man would. Them kind of attitude. That's how these youths are trying to jump it. What, man? You know what it was?
Try me.
You know what it was? But in all jokes aside, the reality, like, make them know, in my opinion, these are the kind of things I say, like, to my sons and whatever, like, say someone comes and they're like, yeah, can you help me get this into my car? No, can't help you. Start walking away from them. 1 second, can you help me with this? Walk away from them. Have you got the time? Trying to draw you in a certain, no. Walk away from them. Here a minute, can you help me with direct? Do you know where such and such? No. Just walk away. It might seem rude, it could be innocent. I don't care. I'd rather preserve you and know that you're good. You understand?
And something I noticed the other day as well in one of the videos I was watching that people be vigilant about was that basically a lot of these white van drivers, one of the women, she caught him, he was doing deliveries. But be vigilant of the people that are doing these deliveries, UPC, Amazon, whatever, and they're 2 up. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're 1 up. Why? You know what I'm saying? And basically, the woman recorded him and said the brother had too much questions about my youth, but he was doing drops, so he was still working. And that's where a lot of it is happening, where you're getting a lot of these white vans that are operating around times where people can be out doing deliveries. If
Still can't take the check.
If they're 2 up, I'm looking at them funny. If I see, I'm looking at man funny now anyway, but if I see a delivery man and he's 2 up, him and his gal, him and another brother, I'm gonna go and question it still.
100%.
I'm questioning it. And I'm gonna go see what I want.
And next thing as well, man them. If you see some mad looking brothers like patrolling your ends a bit too much, pull them up. What are you doing around there? What's up? What are you doing around there?
Yeah, straight.
Make them uncomfortable. It's your ends. Make them uncomfortable. You ran there for a reason.
Yeah.
What's up? I've seen you around there a few times. Like, you lost.
Man, got bare energy for your ops.
Yeah,
These
bring that
ops,
energy.
Bruv.
Shout out Mike GLC still. He's taking a stance on it, and I see him talking up certain things as well. But it's real. Yeah. You understand? Go to them. G-check them. Yeah, understand? 100%. Bring that energy that you've got for the man them up the road to these men that are potentially kidnapping our youngers. looking to drag them into vans,
and
do
it's black
whatever
kids,
to
and
them.
it's black kids they're targeting. That's what's
Black
even,
kids are getting
it's not even
targeted.
like
So
that's what makes it even worse. Kids
no,
are kids.
kids are
but
kids. Kids are kids.
What we have to
Across the
understand
board.
it's racially.
Right. The importance of what you're saying there with the fact that it's racial thing and why, because I would say kids are kids, but why it's important we recognise that it's black kids, because we're not going to get the news time. We're not going to get the newspaper time. We're not going to get the massive fuss that you might get if it's a little blonde, blue-eyed Jew. Let's be realistic. To my people, that was watching of all races, this is just a realistic fact.
I'm not trying to be on no conspiracy thing, but I watch a lot of stuff in it and whatever. And you know what? It's not even conspiracy now, because a lot of the things that we used to call conspiracy back in the day, it's happening right before our eyes. It's coming alive. But one video I did watch where White Youth was talking about that the price of melanin going up. Do you get what I'm saying? And what it used to, and these are things that black people probably ain't even aware of.
Shit's real.
There's a price on melanin. Do you get me?
Real.
And when you understand all of this, it'll start to make sense why they're kidnapping black kids. And remember the whole thing that was going on in America with the brother that they said kill himself, and he had the island Epstein, and they were kidnapping kids and doing all sorts of madness. Don't think it ain't real. Don't think these things ain't happening amongst us, and we're just blind to it and not aware and what's going on. So just remember, there's a lot going on out there while they're trying to grab our youths.
All I know is this.
Do this, you get me?
Whatever the reason, whatever the agenda, let's be on our jobs. Let's be vigilant. Talk to your children. Make them know. No stranger can approach them. American vibes. Stranger comes up to you, starts shouting out. We ain't gonna be English youths ain't gonna be shouting no stranger danger.
Yeah.
Shout out, pussy old pervert.
Yeah.
Pervert.
Pedophile.
Pedo.
Yeah.
Pervert. Pedo. Scream that out.
Yeah.
And if you're wrong, but if you're wrong, you're wrong. Let's not.
Listen, if you're wrong, if man's innocent,
you're
he's
wrong.
innocent. If he's innocent,
that will get cleared up quick.
Yeah.
But why is man approaching the youth funny?
Well, they always quick to tell us when we're upset about something they're doing. Where if you ain't got nothing to hide,
then what are you worried about?
All right, so let's. Them man ain't got nothing to hide.
So let's keep that same energy.
If they ain't
let's
got
keep that
nothing to hide,
same energy. But
good.
please, everyone, take care of your children. All of that. Let's make it.
Just shout out them man from North, them Respect Rebellion dudes.
Oh yeah, come on, man.
Yeah. Big them up.
They're activists. Like when it comes to dealing.
I want to join.
Yeah. When it comes to protecting their people, and I don't even know if my man will remember still. So you know the brother that collects all the knives.
Okay.
Me and my mum went and linked him ages ago. We went to go and chat because my mum does a lot of work with kids and that, innit? Yeah, and we went to go and chat to him. I don't even know if he remembers it was me, because I only saw him briefly. It was more him and my mum had the conversation. Do you get what I'm saying?
I think he saw you still.
Yeah, no, he saw me, but I don't think he would. I don't know if he saw this, he would think, "Wow, that's the guy that come and link me in East." You get what I'm saying? Like it was more like, because it was a while ago when he first started like taking the knives off the road and doing whatever. But I want to shout him out because he's been on this for the longest. Like when me and my mum went to go and link him to chat to him was time ago. I think it was when he first released the first video. And when we look at it, that was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
He's leading the line, protecting it. But he's obviously about that, wanting to protect the new generations and stuff. But we all have to individually play our parts.
Yeah. So
we have to take it serious. Should be responsible like that anyway and taking it serious and trying to, unfortunately, we have to educate our kids on these things because it's a real situation now, what's going on. And this don't just go for one race. This is across the board. Every child should be taught and educated that there's weirdos out there. You understand? Because the little girl that was getting taken at the alley weren't a black girl. You see what I'm trying to say? So it goes across the board, all races, but everyone's children, you got to let them know. You see what I'm trying to say? 100%. So with that, I ain't going to say too much more on that. Let's start moving on and moving into lighter subjects. You know, that was just to set pace. We have to set pace serious at times because things have to get addressed. This ain't no joke thing here. Like my name ain't my name and this ain't Big Doug. You see what I'm trying to say? And the man them in the room. You understand? So stand for something.
For something.
Anyway, moving on. Before we get into other stuff, let's just give some shout outs. Shout out to Hennessy as always for, come with the goodness. Shout out tooloud.co.uk. It's come on board. One of the sponsors, Too Loud. When you want all, your weed products, they're the people to contact. We've got it going on.
Listen, if I was still smoking weed, I remember I used to bun it down. You see this right here, yeah? Yeah.
Come on, Nicholas.
This is the prime tools, man.
Give the breakdown. Give the breakdown. You were just breaking down the tool. That accessory there,
this
the
accessory.
Break it down. Once you breaking down, what goes on
you
with
grind it, it drops into this next little piece here.
Let them know.
Then you got something else that I can't even make out. Then does something else here. And it drops into a listen.
Nicholas was breaking it down.
Basically, when you turn the top, it will crush the weed, right?
Yeah.
And then the THC falls to the bottom, and it's like a sieve. It will fall through the sieve.
You see the technicalities that my brothers are dealing with. I wouldn't bring no joke thing and put it on the table.
Oh, I see. Okay.
What did Rex say? What did Rex say?
This is mad science, you know.
I know, they're my life.
Come on. They got listen, my brothers there have got everything patterned.
they're on smoke. They're on
I wouldn't
smoke.
listen, Douglas. I wouldn't. Apart from the fact that they're following and they've been fans and supporters of my thing from 19 how long?
Yeah.
I wouldn't put something on the table that
I know.
was 30.
I know.
See what I'm saying? And these men are 30. My brothers from Knots, and they're putting in work. They're winning awards.
Anything P certifies or
They're winning
brings to
awards.
the table.
I wouldn't bring them to the table.
Because, bro, we don't shout out to
We don't shout out. We ain't taking no sponsors like that unless it's 30.
Yeah.
So these men are 30 still. We give them man there the forward. We give them man there the forward because it's the real thing. tooloud.co.uk. For all my Rex is done got that. Rex is like, yeah, I'm onto that tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry, I'm gonna pattern you up, Rex. I'm gonna make sure you're sorted. I'm gonna send you a little care package. We'll take it out of your pay. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, we're not doing that though, cuz.
Nah.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're gonna talk after the show, cuz.
Yeah, simple. But yeah, that's that. Moving on from that. Shout out Mama J's Kitchen as well. Shout them out. I've been back and forth with them a lot. They've been showing a lot of love. Wifey and the boss man explained to me that they've been listening to my stuff from Channel U days.
Was Mama J's the one with the wings and the...
No, that was another fan. That was another fan.
How did the Mama J's conversation go? What was the transaction like?
What's the transaction like? It ain't been a transaction. Listen.
Wait.
Transaction,
we're just trying to find out.
Man, it's
easy for a little
but
spanner in the works.
This is what you have to understand.
What was the transaction like?
Listen. You interrupted the Mama J's thing. They've been fans since long time. Channel U days. You understand this? Wifey, Mama J herself says, she goes, listen, just for the hustlers. I still listen to it now. Man needs to make a comeback and all of that. I said, I just laughed and kept it moving, but big them up every time.
Where's the chicken?
See that Negro attitude there. You hear the disgustingness? Man said, "Where's the chicken? Is that what we're doing now?
You know what it is because for that.
But I can't just pick them up.
Listen, no.
People can't just get what? So if you know a brother that's got, I don't know.
You done this, you know.
Hold on. This is what I'm asking.
This is easy,
so
you know.
this is why black people are expecting. So I can't just pick up my people then without. Man said, "Where's the chicken?"
All right. So what did the chicken say?
So what? If man said, "I haven't had no chicken blood," if man says to Doug, you're gonna expect people to just give you a tracksuit just like that. You see what I'm trying to say? You can't just expect that. But now you're making Mama J's and them feel bad blood.
They don't feel bad because they gave over the platter. They don't feel bad. They
don't
feel bad.
That's looking at me for reassurance. You know, I lied, Dougie. They gave over the platter.
You're hungry.
They gave.
You're hungry.
Everyone's hungry today. That's what it is. Armz ain't even
He hasn't
involved.
eaten.
He's trying to
He
order
hasn't
food.
He hasn't eaten.
Yeah, we could all. You know, a nice little rap would do, man. Good rap, you know.
That's hasn't
man.
eaten.
Good, you know.
But anyway, I was just bigging them up. You know, I always big up my people. Especially listen, like I told Mama J herself yesterday.
Yeah, Mama J's on point.
Like I told Mama J yesterday, like the love and appreciation is supported.
Come on, man.
It's a lot. Like she was sincere, genuine in what she was saying. One or two jokes, she's saying like, nah, from early, like I've been supporting and this, that, the other, and I love it. Like that's a lot to me, bro. It's not about the. I think I said, "Where's the chicken?" You know?
It's because man's hungry.
He's hungry. He's hungry.
It's been a busy day.
He's hungry. He's hungry.
Recent performances.
No. What's the recent performances? Didn't you eat? Nikos, you see how people are ungrateful? Now imagine this. Nikos, imagine someone comes to you.
When it comes to food, listen. Everything
this is how I'm at. This is what black people do. Hear this, Nikos. Imagine this, right? Someone comes to you and says, "Listen, I'm your fan. Your fan. Yeah? I want to give you this because I've loved your music for 15 years. Hold on. And she says, here you go. Here's this and that. And you say, I'm going to take your podcast. I'm going to feed the man them. And then a man's going to turn around and say,
why man highlighting your?
No, because I've got to say it. I didn't say your fan. No, it's not a new fan from the podcast.
She don't feel it.
No, it's not a podcast. I'm just saying. Because man's sticking it on me.
Yeah.
It's not a new fan.
She didn't even know that.
She don't know that from nowhere. Now man said, niggas sitting there with his legs crossed.
She didn't know who I was either.
There's niggas sitting with his legs crossed talking about where. Now imagine this. You know how man's living good. Man's sitting opposite me like this. Where's the chicken?
Yeah, where's the chicken? Bare brazen,
you know.
Bare brazen. Let's kick out.
But anyway, we move back to what I was saying now before flipping man them got onto me for some foul. But yeah, I was gonna moving on. Next thing I wanted to chat on is AJ v Fury. Let me get into my let me get comfortable for this.
I'm vexed.
See, from here, I don't want to hear nothing.
I'm not talking about it again.
Man, I'm not talking about it again because it ain't gonna happen for now. But I'm saying this. Man, them have to ride with AJ a bit harder. Everyone's got to ride with AJ now.
Yeah, because he was vexed.
That's what I'm getting to. You know when I fuck with AJ? You know when AJ, I'm like, yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah.
When AJ gets vexed.
Yes.
When he has to let go. Fuck the media training. Fuck what I'm meant to be saying.
Yeah.
I'm on one. Now, when he just keeps it about and just says, nah, what? Like, see when Fury, they were having a little Twitter exchange and man said, Fury was like, nah, but I'll meet you for a bare knuckle, this, that. My man just coming and said, what you on about bare knuckle? I'll slap you and you won't even do nothing.
That,
I said, I can fuck with that. That's the AJ I love. That when he starts, because sometimes I've always said it. Sometimes he gets vexed. Sometimes he gets vexed and he just says, nah, fuck the media training.
And you know what?
And that's when I feel it.
And I feel I got the same energy because off of the back of watching that, I said, you know what? Tyson fucked up. Because what he should have done was just said, fuck this fight off. I know. It's like he built up all this hype, knowing that Deontay Wilder thing was gonna come back. It was gonna come back. They only had the trilogy.
Hear what I'm telling you.
He knew.
Hear what I'm telling you.
And I think that's where the frustration come through. Eddie.
But listen to what I'm gonna break down for you before you go on. Because I don't want you to go too far left. Because I'm gonna break down to you what's going on. Tyson ain't fucked up. Tyson's done very well. He's gonna make a bag of money off Deontay, and then he can spin back for AJ. So he's making sure he secures both bags. I tell you who fucked up this and who really caused all of this or fucked up. Eddie Hearn. He fucked up. Eddie Hearn fucked up, but he didn't fuck up now.
I think Frank and all them was involved as well.
Them man, Eddie Hearn. I'll show you where Eddie Hearn fucked this up and caused all of this to start from, in my humble opinion. He fucked up from back then when Joshua should have fought Deontay. He would have licked him down and moved on. Because Eddie, I don't know if he weren't fully confident or he didn't want it, because that offer from them man was real for all the money. Yeah. He didn't want AJ. You remember, he didn't want AJ to fight Wilder for whatever reason, which allowed Fury to come through the back door and blow himself up. Fury was in the wilderness, blood. He came, I'll take it, took all the money, took the fight, got all the clout, all the fame. And then they had to, Eddie afterwards remember when it was going on in the beginning, Eddie was like, they're not, that's if they fight. They won't fight. They won't fight. Then it moved forward again. Then it's like, Fury, this, that. Now they fight, they fought. Fury put himself straight back in the mix, got all the power. It went from Eddie saying, they want 60-40, and they want 50-50. They're having a laugh. Now it's, we'd have to give him 50-50. Like, he fucked up. Now Fury's had that fight. Then a rematch. You see where I'm going with it? And AJ, who was always willing to fight these dons. See, one thing AJ was always willing to fight these dons, bro. I studied the game.
Really, it stopped his...
It stopped him
if
this is what happened. And if AJ, you see what I'm going? Because if AJ fought Wilder,
that would be
him down,
trilogy.
Forget trilogy. No, if AJ went over to America and did what Fury did, and he licks down Wilder, which I think he would have done, he licked him down. Now he's global, but instead of that, he had to go a little sideway route. Jarrell Miller, that got pulled out. Then he ended up fighting Ruiz, and he couldn't get up for it. Or whatever the reason was, like the Gods of War. Either it's one or two things. Either there was something wrong with him behind the scenes, or he just couldn't get himself into the fight. Who's this don that I'm fighting? I was meant to fight Jarrell Miller. You know AJ likes crud. He likes war. Yeah. So he's thinking, I'm meant to fight Jarrell Miller. I'm fighting this don. He couldn't really get himself into it. So he took it light, and the Gods of War punished him, and he lost. He come back and avenged it. But it all starts from Eddie Hearn not taking it. Now he's given them man power. AJ had all the power, you know. If AJ fought, and if AJ had gone and fought Wilder, then he owns the whole boxing world. Yeah. If I'm chatting shit, man, them tell me I'm chatting shit.
No, it's true because he would have unified the whole division. Would have had all the belts
and been a global super. You have to go America. The only thing missing from AJ right now is the American success. If he had gone over there and thumped down Wilder, because you know Fury's gone over there. Fury's huge in America, and obviously there's certain advantages.
And he's out there doing a foolishness at the minute. Like he's running around promoting himself, doing all what he needs to do.
And listen, he's done everything he needs to do. And I fuck with Fury. You know, I'm a Fury fan. You're a Fury fan. I think everyone there appreciates Fury.
Yeah, I appreciate Fury.
You understand? But he did what he had to do.
I am frustrated because I feel like at the same time I feel like, but when you break it down the way you're breaking it down, it's them.
Do you understand what I'm saying though?
Hearn's giving
About
them
Eddie
the power
Hearn.
to be able to mess
He
AJ
dropped the
about,
ball.
and it's pissed AJ off.
Yeah,
You can tell he's vexed.
I'm sure.
But this AJ now, the vexed AJ, I feel like is gonna really. If you want to fight AJ, you don't want to fight the upset one. You want to fight the one that's going into it, maybe like you say, maybe a little bit off the ball, maybe not taking you serious.
I think you're only getting that one with that scenario. I think everyone else, AJ fights. AJ's always.
What's the mixture shoot that he fought the American when he was vexed and he was upset, and because the brother was chatting smack and he tried
Gerald Washington or Dominic Brazil.
Yeah, he fought Brazil vexed.
AJ is a wicked brother, blood.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever get it confused because he can play the game.
Yeah.
AJ is like man then when it comes to blood. I always say this. Sure, I watch boxing deep. I always tell Palms I know more about boxing than him, and he's the boxer. But we argue about this. We say still no.
So it's definitely no, man.
Whatever. But when AJ was coming up, they had to keep reining him back because he kept thumping man over. Remember when he was thumping everyone and they're down on one knee and he's still thumping man?
Yeah.
He's got that streak in him.
Yeah.
Don't let him fool you with the. Nah, let him fool you, the masses, so he can keep getting money. But don't let him fool you
But
with all
he'll get
the
money regardless. And I think
Nah,
AJ's
but-
at a page. I feel like AJ's
where you
at a
can
stage.
switch it now and go like,
Bruv, he's
can
at a
switch
stage,
it.
and I'm gonna say, AJ, you're at a stage
But
now.
this
You
is
can
great.
switch
Nah,
this
but this is-
shit the
this
fuck
is-
up
this is
because
Great
he's gone
Britain.
past it now.
No, you
No,
can't.
but he's gone
This
past
is Great
it.
Britain.
You know why he's gone
The
past it?
bags-
Because you know what?
he
He's
ain't.
at the
He
stage in
ain't.
his career.
He
Let's
ain't.
say he beats
He
Dante.
ain't.
Let's say when he beats Dante Wilder and he beats Fury.
Yeah, then he can.
No, but then who else is there to fight?
Yeah, but then he can. If he switches now, this is Great Britain.
It's cool, but if you lose,
But
Now,
then
even
who-
if you lose, but I'm
No,
saying,
but I feel like he needs to switch it up now to get that power to bust up them, man.
He can't
To take it to a next level.
No. He ain't got to switch it. When
If
I say
you're too
switch
nice,
it,
like he needs to turn it on for these man now.
no, but he'll turn it on in the ring. That's the only. Let me show you something with them combat. I like. He's the nicest guy you'll buck. Palms is nice, you know. We used to trick brothers. Remember, we used to go and Palms would be like, the weird voice is like, and he's like some tick because he's a super heavyweight.
Yeah.
Tick brothers. Palms would come in there and be like, "You right? Yeah, I think we're fighting today."
Yeah.
And then shower, man. You know what? Thump man up, blood. I'm a like Palms. If I'm lying, say I'm lying.
No lies.
And they're falling for it. They're falling for it. They're falling for
sounded
it.
like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, blood.
Yeah, we got to fight today.
Literally. And then just thump man's jaw, and then spin off man's jaw. Spin off man's jaw, blood.
You know what it is? Because I've always been an AJ fan, yeah. I've always got bad love for AJ. Plus, I've seen, I've always felt like, because of the England and everything, and you see Dylan White, all these men say he's media trained, he does talk, and I just think now he's at a stage in his career, he's earned the money, they can't tear him down, and if
They can. Are you mad?
they can, but what I mean is, if it means turning up to get yourself in the right stage to fight the elites, because you could get turned down by doing some madness outside of the ring, but bruv, listen, even though
what else are you talking about then?
because the fact that he's never alright, so like you said when we started off, you said about him sending the tweets. And they had the tweets, and from the tweets you could tell this wasn't no media, it wasn't his fucking media man sending it. This is AJ Vex upset. That's the guy I want to see when he's dealing with these brothers. That's the guy. I don't want to see it keeping it reserved.
But that's how
because it always comes across that, and it may not be the case because in them fights he's always won them, but it feels like they're the ones that man always try to kind of get the upper hand on, man.
I'm saying,
you get me?
Look at what he does in the ring.
No,
bro.
I do.
You see what I'm saying?
an AJ fan.
Yeah.
through and through.
So what? So forget.
You get me?
He can't.
I told
turn
man
it-
from that episode. I
think
said
he should.
from when I see man at Julius.
There
that
you
time,
go. I know you. I know you know. So what I'm saying is,
You get me?
he
I'm
can.
with, yeah.
He can't. He don't have to change the whole thing because I want him to eat big, and this is Great Britain.
Yeah.
Like they'll cut your sponsorship off from here, there, and everywhere if you don't play the game, and he has to collect them bags.
This time last year when he went to the rally, they tried to cut everything
Right
off.
there you go. Don't think they
Don't cut
can't.
off like that.
Don't think they can't take everything away from you because they will.
75%
But what
of
I'm
the
saying,
country switched on him.
as far as the ring
but-
business and in the
Listen.
ring, I'll say this to you lot. I'll say this. You can say he's got to switch it on. How can he not be switching it on? The man's beat Joseph Parker, Dillian White, Povetkin, Pulev. These men, don't get confused and think these men ain't killers. Klitschko, these men are killers.
I fully respect it.
Even Andy Ruiz, even down to what? Gerald Washington and Dominic Brazil are still fighting and winning fights, you know.
Yeah.
And don't think Charles Martin's doing a thing. Just because AJ makes these men look like
Average
Joes.
Plus
Man's got
also-
to remember Oliver McCall and Hassim Rahman beat Lennox Lewis, you know, with these man in heavyweight boxing. Do you know how easy it is to lose? It's easy to lose, and the man's not losing. The man's turning up every event, and he thumps man head clean off. So I can't really do all the. See enough man that are saying, "Oh, AJ this, AJ's that." You man are jealous. You man are insecure. You man are worried about your girls. Learn to love yourselves. And no, being real, learn to love yourselves, because there has to be more to it. It can't be a boxing thing. Because if you're looking at boxing and stats, you gotta fuck with AJ
bruv,
and stuff. And by now, you must realize
But he beat the best.
This nigga's beat the best. His
beat them all.
CV is dumb,
Who's the other?
and he's
Who's
gonna
the
fight
Barlett brother?
Usyk.
Who's the
Leave
Barlett
me
brother?
alone.
Who's the Barlett brother that had to step in and he took the fight?
Takam.
Yeah. Even that hard brother to get out
Takam
there.
head butted him in his nose bridge and all them shit there. Like,
Now,
the
listen, I'm a full AJ supporter. I've always have been from the jump, yeah. But I just feel like and
you want him to go like Tyson.
bro,
I
see
know-
that.
no,
for
I
me,
used to
if
want that.
see-
I used to want
because
that.
you know,
I used to want that. I used to want that.
and maybe that's just my own personal thing, innit? Like, I feel like, you see that, like, and everything you're saying makes sense. Sponsorship, all of this, but you see, like,
Can't fuck
AJ,
up
I
the
feel
bag.
like, bro, this brother starts going, right? And I feel like because they've held him back, and Eddie Hearn is to blame sometimes because the
Eddie Hearn's to blame for bare
image
things.
is the image, the money, it's this,
But
that.
I'll say,
But
this,
it's
as long
clever,
It's
because
very
it's-
clever.
yeah.
But I say, as long as he gives it now and then.
Yes.
Like, he gassed me the other day when I read
yeah.
that, because I was half reading. I was like chilling. So I saw the first tweet.
Yeah,
I saw it on what site I don't know,
Man,
and I
I thought
thought,
it was
okay.
Photoshop.
Then I saw Tyson Fury come back with, "I'll meet you now," and I thought, oh, that's it, it's done.
Look.
Then I scrolled one more page. I said, "Oh shit, my dog, tell
yeah.
that nigga blood, yeah, man,
Yeah.
what do you call him, Luke? Luke, I'll slap you in your head and you'll do nothing."
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
saw he
yeah,
said you do
yeah,
nothing,
yeah,
I know
yeah.
he's watching the socials.
No,
He
he
knows
knows
what's going on, and that's all I want from my heavyweight champion.
bruv, that's all it.
Go on,
See like
Palms.
that.
You see what it is, yeah? You see how man think Tyson's like on this team? I don't think he's really like that still. I think he's more of a family man, but AJ's a bit more.
Got the
Fury.
edge, Fury.
Yeah, Fury's not really that kind
No,
of.
but Fury's a clever man. We gotta understand. Them man
Very
are smart.
clever.
It's very clever. So they know how. They know. You remember, he always outsmarts man before he even gets in the ring. Do you get what I'm saying? Them man are always one step ahead. They're slick with their words.
No, but
they're
you see
quick on
this-
their feet and they're quick on their head.
You see
Innit?
this
Like,
with Fury, yeah? I don't think he's even
But
about it anyway.
he's saying Fury's not a killer.
Yeah.
But I think they're both killers.
they're both killers.
Let me show you something.
They're both killers.
They're both killers.
Yeah,
you know,
don't
let me show you how you know
underestimate
Tyson Fury is a serious blood clot man.
Look at it, bruv.
The man got up off the floor in the worst of circumstances.
Yeah.
Don't let people think quitting is easy, you know.
Yeah,
Staying down is easy, you know.
No. I rate
It's
his story.
easy.
See,
And overcoming
remember,
certain things
Brother,
is
man had
hard.
demons, you know. Man had suicidal
Go on,
thoughts.
what you
Man
saying?
wanted to kill
I'm
himself.
not saying that he's not got a heart. But
You're
I
just
don't
saying
think
AJ's
not
more
like-
of a dog, got that
Yeah,
edge.
he's more of a dog. I don't.
Nah. I get what you're saying,
I'm
but
just saying
it
that
don't-
like-
I would have.
I would not
you're
for
the
a
boxer.
second.
Go, finish what
When
you're
you're a
saying.
traveller, yeah, like travellers have reputations, innit, of like they're fighting men, but like I've seen travellers, not all of them are fighters, you know. Like they're fighters, but not all of them are like dogs, like.
They've got the heart. I know what you mean.
Yeah, he's got heart.
They got some of them live off the name.
Yeah, the name.
Nah,
it's
there's a
more
lot
the
of man
name.
I
that
don't know
ain't
why,
built
but
like
I
that.
feel Tyson Fury's got a lot of dog in him, blood.
Yeah, he's got a lot of dog.
He's got some dog in him.
No, listen.
I can recognize.
And you know
this
what's
man.
mad? You know what's mad that we're on this because I watched.
He got no fear for. He got no
Bruv,
fear,
he
man.
got no
You can
fear,
see
and
there's
I
no
watched
fear in him.
on the other day.
There's no fear in him.
The other day, Sky was showing the Fury Deontay Wilder fight. Huh?
Other than when he didn't climb over the barrier when Billy Joe Saunders' people was getting roughed up by security.
Was it Sky?
But we,
No, but
That's
that's a
not fair.
different
No, I'll
thing.
talk about that. That's not fair.
That's not
not
fair.
fair. That's common sense.
Yeah.
That's common sense.
Yeah, because
what it is, like that shit with Billy Joe Saunders' dad and all that. You think he was scared of them bouncers, or do you think he's thinking like I'm here, I'm Tyson Fury, the whole world's watching me, this, that, the other. There's security there to deal with it. Or is he ain't gonna jump over the fence.
start
He's watching
packing,
it.
man.
If it was his dad, he's jumping over the fence. All right, moving on from that now, because we covered that in depth. But it's a little segue.
AJ's my guy.
Staying on the same,
AJ's
staying
my
on
guy.
the, staying on the same subject. Staying on the same subject. Yes, that's just. We hear you. We hear you. We hear you.
But
we
we
know
all-
AJ
we all in
we
agreement.
AJ's your
We
guy.
all
But what it
agree,
is, no, but what it is,
we all agree.
we all agree. But we all agree. But that's at times is so AJ that he won't listen to. That is biased. So now this is the Armz is laughing because he knows it's true. You know, some man are differently AJ super fans. Like you know them man that feel like look at AJ's muscles and them things.
Yeah.
There. You get me? You know them man there. Like,
He's the henchiest man in the division.
Look how grabby he is. He'll knock over anyone. Like
And listen,
they
I
don't
see
want to
him
hear
chin
that.
down for that other fight. He's gonna get him.
So now, all reasoning.
Yeah.
we all agree, but that's the original. Yeah, travel, this, that, other, no doubt, 100%, 30. Moving on from that now, segue. What we saying on this Bouncer Armz Corleone business? Because I was rapping with Bouncer the other day. He's ready, he's sharp.
Yeah, well, the thing with Bounce used to do MMA before.
That's what we were rapping about.
Yeah, but he didn't fight though.
He was, you know, who he was training with. He put the picture up the other day, and that's what I was laughing with him about.
I see.
He was training with, from about 2012 with Jason Young.
Oh, is it?
And them man, yeah, Brad Pickett, all them man. They was training with
the
all
old
them
school
man.
picture he put up.
He didn't fight though. He just had his
He
training.
didn't fight, just train.
Yeah.
Well, 50-50 then.
What does that mean? He can't fight.
No, but then it's not 50.
Training and fighting is like, because man train, but like even sparring, like.
How many fights has Armz had?
That's what I'm saying. It's 50-50.
I feel like Armz. If I'm honest with you.
The fight is 50-50.
Yeah, because of that situation.
He's saying bouncer in the head because he trains. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, because training is like it's a bit like he could have.
Yeah, but
sparred and that.
no, but I'm not saying.
I know what you mean.
But I'm saying
a lot of man
ain't it
can
better
train
to
when
have
they get in the ring,
trained?
it's a
Ain't it
different
better to
thing.
have trained?
Yeah.
It's MMA they're fighting, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not boxing.
You know MMA. Ain't it better to have some fucking BJJ experience and all of that when you're going in? Especially when you're going to fight one wham off, tick done.
Yeah. Have a bit of ground defense.
You're going to need some ground defense because my man's looking like he's looking to put man through the floor.
And one thing I'll say about Armz, yeah, which at first everyone's saying he's a hench dude, blowout. This brother, bruv, he's got stamina, bruv. Like this brother be, bruv, he's tick. I see some of his videos, yeah, and he's not your average wham youth.
No, I've seen some athleticism from him still.
No, because he's young. And then you see the athleticism he's got is youth. Huh?
I think it was boxing battle win easier.
boxing.
Arm's athleticism is dumb.
Dumb.
But when it comes to MMA, it's different.
But this is the thing. With MMA, they're not professionals. Yeah? Remember, they're both not professionals, yeah?
They're not professionals.
So, at some point in the fight, Armz is going to get himself into some deep waters. And at some point in the fight, Bouncer's going to get himself into some deep waters, yeah?
It depends, though.
Depends, but what I'm saying is, no, because obviously, Batman, come on, it's fun, but at the same time...
but I was going to say depends. Imagine if Armz comes with one of them big wham-off gorilla blows, blood.
Yeah. But then
techie.
also, at the same time, if he gets you... But also, Armz, yeah, is the kind of strength that if he gets you, like, I could see it, like, if he gets you and he grabs you, he's got takedown strength. Let's put it that way.
That's why I say the MMA comes in because Bouncer with if from the training you'll be relaxed in that
position. But I feel like, honest to God, I feel like he'll be relaxed and he will roll with it. But I just feel like Armz has got the power to, even if you're in, like if he's got you and you're both on feet,
right,
I feel like he's got the power to get you down.
Perfect
He's
example.
got the power to get you down.
Hold on, go on, say what you're going to say.
I see it like it's like a Brock Lesnar versus
Right.
Frank Mir.
Right. I'll tell you this. I got a godson, yeah. He'll be vexed with me for telling this story. Tick, your kind of height and structure, Doug. He was coming to gym train. Remember when he used to teach classes? Coming every week, using his power on everyone. So I said to him at the end, I said, why don't you do a little rolling? Do some BJJ. He's like, okay. I pulled out drilling. Smallest done in the gym.
Yeah.
Smallest done, blood. What's drilling weighing?
It must be like 60
kilo. I don't even know what that is in stone, but it's mad light.
That's like 9.
There you go, 9 stone something. And my man I'm talking about is 18.5 stone. So it's double body weight.
Yeah. Say,
They've started. First thing my man did, put all the power. Listen, he slammed drilling so hard into the mat palms, it was like he was gonna break his neck.
Yeah.
His dad was going to me like, Jay, is he good? I said, no, leave it. Crunched him and then was just trying to just maul him with pure power. I just see drilling just breathing. My man was just maneuvering. Hulk strength on the knee. Because that's what he knows. Drilling, breathing. Then drilling just threw up the legs, wrapped him up, rolled him over. Arm bar. I had to say to him, let go. He let go of him. My godson's cussing. What man trying to break my fucking arm, blood? Because he's never felt helpless like that before. You understand? He felt in that, but I did it on purpose because I was just showing him like, listen, in life you can't rely on that all the time. You understand? And this is what MMA is. So I hear what you're saying about how tick my man is, but when you know what the man them know, me and Palms are in that gym all day, every day. You understand? Like you could be big tick, wham, whatever. If you get wrapped up, you're getting wrapped up, and you either give up or your arm gets snapped off. A man's taking your arm home with them.
But that's the thing. I'm not saying
that's the equalizer. So the power don't necessarily equate.
I'm not saying that Armz could dominate him on the ground, but I just feel like
I think it's interesting.
Getting him down
Oh,
In
getting him
terms of-
down.
yeah.
Come on. No, but
Yeah.
my point is,
Oh wait, Mumsy's just fucking. I don't know what's going on there.
You know it is, yeah. I think Bouncer should try to get an ankle lock on him or something.
my point is on the ground. Bouncer should, if he knows what he needs to know.
Yeah.
What the ankle?
Yes, he can get taken to the ground, but you should be relaxed.
Yeah, you'd be relaxed. Yeah, definitely.
You'll be relaxed there.
100%. And I think a lot of people, even with knowing that he's got the experience, and even like you mentioning some names of people that he's trained with, is obviously going to certify the fact that
Shotgun
these
Young.
are
Shout out Shotgun
these
Young.
are people that are
in
known
UFC
in the
from
game.
early.
Yeah.
Brad Pickett,
So-
legendary UFC again. He's been training since 2012.
So man need to put some respect on the training that he has been doing and that. I think it's going to be interesting.
I think it's an interesting fight.
Yeah,
Now that I know these little variables that get thrown in the mix,
Yeah.
and also these little decoy videos that Armz Collione's throwing, because that he's training. He's
Yeah.
up at Big Nasties. I see him regularly. He's up here, there, and everywhere training.
Yeah, he's training.
Shout out Big Nasty in his gym. That he's up there training, like he's on his job. Bouncer's obviously taking it serious. So
yeah.
it's gonna be a real
And
clash.
Bounce wouldn't make it MMA if he didn't feel like he had an advantage in that. You get what I'm saying?
I
They
think
both wouldn't have agreed unless they both were comfortable with it.
yeah,
there's a lot. So it's an interesting one. So I
Yeah.
think
So
everyone should
knockout.
tune
He's
in.
saying what? Is it going the distance?
You
Yeah.
can ask him when he comes in. Bouncer's gonna come in before the fight. Me and him was patting up. He'll come before the fight, and you lot can ask him then. But yeah, big fight, pay-per-view thing. Let's get behind it. Let's support it, and we move on to the next one. But that's our opinions there. Or does anyone want to make? No, we won't make predictions. But we just say it's interesting right now. We'll get
I couldn't
predictions
even
closer
predict
to the
that.
time.
Yeah, but closer to
Can't
the
even
time.
call it right now. Can't even call it.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on from there. Next thing, what was we gonna say? Palms. What we saying about the your guy there got the girl clapping cheeks outside the train station,
Yes.
skinning out and
Getting
And
the
twerking
Instagram heated
outside
right now, innit? Yeah.
the train station. What's his name again?
Castillo, innit? Yeah.
Costello.
Oh,
Got the gal there twerking up the place outside, and the internet's going on. Have you seen it? Basically,
Yeah.
he's put a video out.
What was he beating?
No.
Oh,
That
no,
girl.
I mean-
that girl's at.
Did you say clapping cheeks?
No, she was making it clap.
she's making it clap still.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
What I'd say is she had a tough week because before that she was on. Did you see when she came to the hub and it was like she had some? I don't know if it was a tag.
Oh no,
or,
it was a tag. He said it was a tag.
He's
Costello
saying
said
it's
it
a tag, but everyone was saying it's a pad or something. She's twerking with a big old white pad coming out the back of her knickers, blood.
Twerking on her
But
period.
no one knew that about. They wasn't trying to land on her for that though. It was because she's twerking and it's cold.
No, they tried to get on her twerk for that. You didn't
Oh,
see
no,
the
no,
first
no, no,
video.
no. You ain't seen
Before
what happened
she
at the
did-
hub when
Before
she
she
was at
went
Link Up
out,
TV.
the week before she was in the hub, and she was there
Twerking.
twerking
For
with
both
a
of
belly
them,
on.
That's not classy. Both
No,
of
but-
them.
come on,
but she
listen,
she's a
each to their
stripper, innit?
own.
So
Each
yeah,
to their own. But you know what? For me, I feel like we're past all of that now.
well, we got to move on. We got to be doing better.
We got to be doing better. No disrespect to considering his grind and what he's doing and everything like that. But I just feel like, and there was a lot of talk about how UK artists treat their video vixens as well. Like off of the back of that, like man's like warmed up and we got a gal out there, thong,
The nigga
clapping
was-
cheeks in the middle of the cold
The
at a DLR
Look, Pals,
station.
what you saying?
But she wanted to do it.
Yeah, no, of course they're gonna want to do it. They're getting paid.
See what the girls hating and that. Yeah, it's like they wish they were there, blood. But they weren't there because they weren't like they're not pretty enough, innit?
That's why I wanted to go on. They weren't pretty enough. God,
No,
now
no,
go,
I
go,
don't
go.
know, no. She was
God, that's why I wanted him to land. That's why I wanted him to land.
Let me explain to
Let
you
him
why,
land.
let
Let
me
him
explain to
land.
you
Let him land. God.
Girls I hate them because like they wish that they were like that girl, innit? Like, but see, like deep down they wish that like they were there, innit? But what it is because they're not really like pretty enough or whatever, and like they're not getting attention and that. Yeah, I feel like it's like they're not.
I need to
So you
Nah,
think?
nah,
You think? Is that what you believe? Seriously?
You believe that? You believe that?
I feel like girls hate on girls, innit? Like in a
do.
sense.
Nah.
In general, they do,
Yeah,
but
in
I
general
think
they do. There
in
was-
this instance,
it wasn't
I
that.
don't think they want to be outside the train station.
train stick.
It's not.
You know what?
it's
Listen,
not
listen,
about-
It was a
listen.
train station.
Let me break it down. No, they were at the DLR station. It's at it was London Bridge. It was either London Bridge or it was a DLR station.
And
Wherever
my
it was.
man sitting in his big warm
Man's
puffer
got- man-
coat,
it's warm.
a jeans.
His jacket looked warm.
It looked warm.
It looked warm, fam.
warm.
His jacket looked
looked
warm,
warm.
and my girl looked cold. But hear what, yeah? We need to move on from them kind of like, brother, we come too far.
Blood, do you know how much girls, yeah? Do you know how much girls, yeah? If Castillo said, oh, let's give you 5 bags right now to do that.
5
yeah?
bags.
He's not paying five
He ain't paying
bags.
5 bags.
Come on, man.
What you reckon, Doug? What you reckon? £300?
Yeah, 250.
Okay, cool, whatever, £300, yeah?
250.
2 bills.
Fam,
2 bills,
Hey, listen.
250.
Let me take a moment from this. This is why man them have to be there for their daughters and try and show them you know,
Better.
and trying to
We
wear.
speak
Now
about it.
listen, love to the girl that's doing all of this, but listen, I'll be real. I'd have rather given you 250 not to do that. I'd have given you the 250 and said, listen, don't do
Go
that.
home and put your jacket
Go
on.
put your jacket on. Let's work out a plan what we're going to do for the future and how we're going to get to the big bag. Because right now, I don't know how she's feeling for the pad talk in the back. She was mocked for the pad talk, and then she's getting mocked for this. Now, don't get me wrong, she's a stripper and she does her thing apparently, so that's what she does. So she might be like, I don't give a fuck, I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm eating. I hear that. But I'd have rather said, you know what? Is that what we can do for 250? Nah, fuck that. I'll give you 250.
We're only estimating the 250 as well, yeah.
£500 max. Is that
yeah.
what we're going to do for £500 max? All right, lad, that. I'll give you the £500. Let's talk on some other stuff we could do. Maybe you could do it in private on OnlyFans and you can run the money back to me differently and we're going to eat food that way. But at least it's private, you know them ones.
Like, listen, no disrespect to my man's thing as well, because obviously you're doing your thing and you're doing whatever. But I think the UK got a lot of bad press off of the back of that, because it was more so much about how we treat our video models.
What you think they get? What you think?
No. There was a lot. You might not have seen it. There was a lot of back and forth about that. A UK.
I mean, in America, you think they get treated better?
I
mean, you see what they do in America to the girls.
No, I'm not saying it's any better. But what I'm saying is it highlighted, and people maybe in the industry that have worked with UK artists, it highlighted some shit in it like that people were talking about it, innit? Well, I just feel like my personal opinion of it, and I'm just gonna keep it 100. I don't really care. Like, I just think that, like, for what man was like trying to put out there, it works for man. But at the same time, I feel like we're kind of past all of that now. Like, there's too much times we just get naked. Like, man, it's like man will do a video like, yeah, let me just get some girls that are naked, get them in thongs, and we just twerk it everywhere. If
you're gonna say that, Doug, you're gonna have to stop double tapping the trash.
Huh? I stopped a lot.
That's it,
I stopped.
Because you're double tapping. You're supporting
I stopped double tapping.
Because you can't on one hand say, go on. You see what I'm saying? Doug's all gripping up the mic.
Don't break the mic. In Doug's defense,
go on.
I don't think it's what it was happening. It's how it was done.
Yeah.
That train station clapping cheeks. I thought man was beating in the train station toilet.
She's making it clap. Answer me this though, people. If it was summer,
different vibes.
No one's caring.
Yeah, different vibes.
People are waiting for. There's brothers waiting for their train right next to them.
Yeah, if it was summer.
But I'm gonna wait before I get to me. I'm gonna wait to me before I get to me.
I've only watched the snippet, so I'm not watched the whole song.
Get to me.
I don't know the whole theme.
All
I've
seen is the
Oh, it
snippet.
might be
I
a
only
theme
see
of
the
the song.
snippet.
No,
It might
it's
be
not.
the theme.
The brother's just doing what he's doing.
You know what it is though, yeah?
Go on.
It's like, wait, we see the girl, I'm not saying what she done was right, but like she got bare. I feel like everyone was.
I feel for her. They jumped on her too much.
Yeah, they jumped
on her too much. She's trying to eat.
She's trying to eat.
Shouldn't eat, man.
Now, and listen,
I mean,
let me
I
just go off on one. Let me just go off on one quickly. I'm gonna deal with her quick first and just say they shouldn't jump on her like that, because she's trying to make money and she's doing it the whatever ways that she feels is the way. And listen, there's worse things she could be doing. She's probably thinking it's gonna give her a big bust in the long run and this, that, the other. So she's doing what she's doing. I don't know, but there is worse things, and there are examples of video vixens or whatever you'd call them that have done okay. So as much as they want, so they're thinking maybe I could be that one, because if I'm not mistaken, Maya Jama used to do videos, you know. If I'm not mistaken.
You know who I was going to say? I thought you were going to say.
I'm not, because I remember when I was about, I remember she was on the books.
She raps now.
Which one?
So, you know,
Maya Jama weren't. I didn't see her twerking in that, by the way. But
no, she,
you know,
nah,
but she was in the video. She was a. I remember she was on. I think she was on Sham's books. She used to. I remember her being.
Yeah, because I remember Sham. Because
So-
when my brothers used to do videos, Sham used to always bring girls to videos.
Shams used to come to all my shoots.
Yeah,
Shams used to come to all my shoots. I'm gonna get to me in a minute. I'm just not making it about me, but Maya Jama, another girl that was in one of my videos, Sinead. I think she did all right. She went to America. I see her around Mayweather and all of that. So it is what it is. But like, girls can get their come up one or whatever it is. But what I'd say is, like, when I was doing videos, I was running it better than this. But I'm a different kind of individual. Alai Nikos, we was running it. Everyone left happy. Everyone was much different.
Everyone got a bread.
Everyone
got
got bread, fed. They got fed, drink, alcohol. They're
To
gonna
the point
leave there
done it
saying,
for free.
bro, listen, they're gonna leave
They
there
did
saying,
it for free. They don't even want to go.
they're
home.
gonna leave there saying this is the best This is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
best.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
the
yeah,
best.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
the best video I've come to.
Yeah.
They loved it.
Loved it.
Loved
They're the
it.
best
All
photo
now
shoots.
they're hitting man up,
That-
and everyone's so relaxed and just
Yeah, they're
enjoying.
the best
No
ones.
stress. I ain't telling you to do nothing mad.
Yeah.
If I need something mad, it's gonna be inside the realms of what it is, and I'm gonna know what you do anyway. I'm gonna be thinking about making sure that it's beneficial to you at the same time. You see what I'm trying to say? And a lot of guys, what I'd say, what you were trying to say, and I know I was cracking joke about the double tapping, because I know you already said.
I'll double tap sometimes too.
See how things? Did you see how them things moved? That man said the stock exchange. Look at man
No,
doing. You see how
sometimes,
things
but I
change?
don't double tap the trash no more.
You changed.
Yeah, I'm a new man.
Say
still.
no more. Because I was gonna say early
I'm a new
episodes,
man.
Doug was on sub.
Nah,
I
you
tap-
know what? Because I listen, I leveled
Go
up.
on.
You get me? You know them way there.
Okay, life's I see
Life's
you guys.
changed,
Life's
you
changed.
get-
Okay, the circumstances have changed.
Circumstances have
Go on.
I
changed.
think it's as well, yeah, like girls are like, yeah, man, be free, do what you want to do, yeah. And then on the other side, when you're doing it,
You're right.
like,
Yeah, no,
she's
you're
doing
right.
what she wants to do,
You're
but
right.
No one's dissing her. No one's dissing
no,
her.
I'm
but
not
it's
saying, man, I'm just saying that in the comments, like, girls are like,
Yeah, but the
be
comments,
free.
listen.
What I'm saying is, what I think Doug was basically saying is, and I agree with this, man, them have to be a bit more creative. Man, them have to be a bit more creative with it. That's what
thank
Doug
you.
was
Yeah,
basically.
that's what I was trying to
think
But
get
no
it's
one's
trying
done
to
that
say.
before.
Nah, but nah,
I got
fam,
you. Good one. I like
Yeah,
that. I like that. I like that. So you're saying that was creative?
You need more classes.
I ain't seen it.
Well, blood. But we can do that. What am I gonna do now? I'm gonna take a girl fucking to twerk at the car scrapyard.
Yeah.
No, but man's probably done that.
Ty Dolla $ign does that.
And Young Buck did that back in the day as well. We're just gonna be looking. Where's the maddest place we can get guys to
I'm just
twerk?
saying. I ain't seen it, but
Nah, we're gonna take her to a butcher's freezer full of meat
Yeah.
and have her just twerking in there,
Twerking
cold.
with bare meat swinging.
Come on, we can't do all of that. We can't do all of that.
Nah, that's my thing. I just think that like we're at a stage right now where we can be so creative and do what we want to do and be.
We're not being.
And we don't need to kind of fall in line with the stereotype of what people would look at as a rap video and that. But then there might have been a story or something behind it as to leading why man done it, and it is where it is, and no one's knocking man's work.
And it was a tag, and I'm sure it was a tag in her panties, not.
Yeah, no, it wasn't
whatever
100%
else.
a
Go on,
tag.
before we
you get
move
me?
on quickly, Daps. Go on.
it's all worked. It's exposure.
No, it's worked for him.
No.
It's worked for
100%.
him. But no.
100%.
But my thing is this: do you have to? Does someone else have to get stepped on for you to work? So you can say it's worked for him, but I don't know what it's done for her. I don't know if it's necessarily done what it needs to for her. It could be causing her stress to be getting like it's not. No one wants to get mocked, and no one wants to get it's a pad. Is it a pad and this that the other or look at her doing this that the other with her thirsty. No one wants all of that. So did it work? But we move on from that because we're coming to a close. Before I move on to the last thing I got to say. Big up Ambush. I like that video. I see a snippet of a video. It looks like it's coming. And that's my guy still.
Nah,
like
I like
he watches the show, you know. He watches the show. He said he
Does
watches.
he?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
showed me. He
Shout out
watches. He
Ambush.
showed me. He watches the show. Shout out Ambush. And the snippet that he put on the video coming on the plane just sounds wavy, blood. Sound like a vibes thing. And he's coming with some tunes where I'm just like, no.
But I feel like he's
that shit's
underrated, you
hard.
know, because I feel like
That's why I've got to shout him out.
Because I feel like
he comes true.
He comes true, and a lot of the songs, that he's come with, if you actually break down what he's saying and how he's delivering,
Like,
he's on a wave.
proper
But I feel
things.
like people just not giving it the
proper
respect.
things. Tommy
Yeah.
Shelby is still my joint, and he's got a bag of other joints that still F with. And this, what he's coming with, sounds hard just off the first snippet. But into the final part of the thing, football season's over. My team made Champions League.
Bruv, this brother.
Last session, man was telling me my team ain't making Champions League.
Who said that?
You said it with chess.
I said
you
it
was
with chess.
like, Liverpool ain't getting it. And then I said, but Doug, we're only 3 points. You're like, is it? This one was talking about where football, anything can happen. Why are you like this? Why are you like this?
Anything
Why
can
are you
happen
like
still.
You was hoping though. You was hoping.
Listen,
you
you know what? Listen, I'm happy for you. I am very
We're
much
back
happy
now. We
for
did
you.
well to get through the
Listen,
season.
you did your thing. You did
with the
what you had to
injuries in
do.
Champions League. I'm happy, blood.
Alisson scoring the goal.
Before everyone collapsed and broke down, we're lucky to
January, you
get
said you was gonna win it.
Yeah, before all the injuries.
I thought that would happen in.
I said we'll win it if the manager makes signings, and he didn't. If you rewind, you can see that I said that he didn't make no
Alisson
signings.
scoring the goal at West Brom, it was always destined to happen.
From that, sir, from that, I held my son.
that.
I held my son up like Simba. I held him up. When that happened, I grabbed him. I said, "The goalkeeper scored, son." He's like, "The goalkeeper scored." I held him up. I held him aloft. You know them ones and celebrated.
That was big.
Yeah, you rang me talking shit one time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
hit you up
right.
on
We
some
move on.
bullshit.
You did Twitter fingers.
Yeah, Twitter figures.
Shame on both.
Alright,
of you.
listen. Man called me out on my Twitter fingers. In
Yeah,
that
he
voice
was going
note,
hard on the
yeah, I was
Twitter.
going
Why does
hard
it work?
on
Why you man don't like Liverpool so much?
I do. I was just like, you
was
know
me,
what, I
innit?
just
Was
got,
it
no,
meeting?
it's not even directly at you. I
What
got
is
some
it?
man them that chat a lot of shit.
in the group chat.
Oh, in my WhatsApp group.
I try
you
to
know
be
who you
humble
are.
with you, man.
Shout
I
out
don't
you
even pick on
Liverpool,
you, man.
In my WhatsApp group.
I don't even pick
that
on you.
Chat, the most rare tear. They're passive aggressive. They're aggressive. They're violent aggressive. They're just everything.
Shout out
they
the
move
Liverpool,
in pack.
man.
They move in packs.
Man, them big
But
up on
big up yourself.
But no, YNWA
And listen,
and
shout
that.
out the Arsenal man. Them
Listen,
fuck the year's over.
Arsenal man, them.
Season's over.
Big up the Arsenal man, them, because I keep saying,
Listen,
you man at Arsenal, my son's
finishing
Arsenal, my
outside of
brother's
Europe
Arsenal.
is the best thing that could happen
Best
for
thing,
us.
best
Best
thing.
thing. Because no one don't want to shout out expressions I spoke to earlier.
Expression.
You know what I mean? Listen, someone had to play Conference League. You know what I mean? There.
Is it? Are you man Arteta out or Arteta in?
I'm out to in.
Oh fuck, he's got to go.
No.
The football's nuts.
You know why he's got to go? You know why he ain't got to go?
Go on.
You know what? Daps ain't looking at the stats. He's not, bruv. If you listen, the last 23 games. If you break it down from the last 23 games, yeah, right. So that just remember the start of the season was poor. You break it down for the last 23 games. If we was to run the league from there, Arsenal will be second in the league. Enough said. Enough said. That the results. No, 100%. I can show you right now. I can show you right now, P. Look, I'll show you right now.
Now say that what you just said again.
So if you see the last 23 games of the season, so that would be from Christmas till now. If you used to run the league from there till now, Arsenal will be second in the league with Man City top.
It's a big if. But
No, it's not if. I'm gonna show you right now. No, wait, listen.
A stat from this season. This is the least we've scored since the Premier League
Bro,
started.
yeah, but
That's
then when
a
you
stat
look,
from this
but
season.
that's from the start of the
Listen.
season. Yeah, listen, it's gonna
I'm
get
not
techie.
Everyone knows that Arsenal fans can be, so we're gonna wrap this up. We'll let them debate it amongst themselves. But before I go, let me just say,
Hey, you know this is gonna roll on for at least an hour.
that's why I'm ending it. But before I go, let me just say, Mama J's Kitchen is bringing food for all the man them that are lined up. They'll be here in about 15 minutes. That's why Dax was quick to jump the gun. He knows me slightly, but he was kind of off right. Look at Dax skinny bare teeth, boy. They're bringing food for the man. They're bringing food for the man. Blood, I told you. Like, if I eat, you lot
happy
eat,
now,
nigga.
innit?
Everyone's happy now. If I eat, my niggas eat. blood.
Yeah, because I got a gym, so this is gonna
Everyone's
be nice.
eating.
You know you had to save it to the last.
That's why, you know, I lie Nikos. If I showed it early now, man, them would be off focus and all of that.
But man, we hit.
My
Now
cousin was getting
man
onto
feel
me.
bad. Man was hitting.
Yeah,
you
man,
up
man,
early.
was
Look at
doing me
Daps' face now.
greasy. Man,
Daps
them
still
was
rubbing
doing
his
me
head.
greasy.
Daps still rubbing his head
Yeah,
now.
that's
Listen,
him. Yeah, he was
feel
going
bad
in on
now.
me. I tried patting up the man them. I thought, let me, surprise the man them.
Where you see that?
With the back. I
25
don't care about your team.
25
Season's
games.
over, blood. Season's over, man.
25
Them
games,
man
yeah?
there. Let's see what
It's
these
the
men are
last
like.
25 games, we'll be third in the
Season's
league,
over.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
25.
And if it was still the invincible season.
I don't know. I'm just letting man know. I'm an Arteta in for now.
Arteta in. I respect that. Statistics.
I'm Conke out though. Conke out.
Winners Talking Podcast. Power Star the Hustler. Big Doug.
Skrat.
Stat.